Yo, what's up, y'all? Before we start up this video, let me try and spark up an interactive comment section and ask y'all, if you were in the world of Naruto, what would be your occupation? And I'm gonna read some interesting replies in the next video. I'ma also kindly ask y'all for this video is to leave a comment, sub up if y'all like it, and like it if y'all like it. Shit. Now let's pick up where we last left off. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, Naruto? How you doing? I'm doing alright, man. That's good. You recording another video? Yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna discuss the Chunin exams. Sweet. You know what? You're a hoe. What? Great. Now you woke up. Seems like you weren't interested in talking to me. It's not that. I just want to move along with the video, man. My fault, dog. It's nothing personal. Oh, alright. I'll leave it to you then. Okay. Now let's talk about the Chunin exams arc. And this is where shit get busy. Naruto and Team 7 returned from the Land of Waves and they is worn out, obviously. They just went through some shit no genin on their first mission should go through. And they is some troopers for that. Anyway, one day when Naruto's chilling with Konohamaru and his friends, they meet this strange looking trio who picks on Konohamaru. But Sasuke saves him. And Konohamaru calls Naruto lame because Naruto couldn't get to him in time. Hey, this seemed like a common theme with Naruto, man. Naruto, you need to get your get back, bro. Anyways, this strange trio came from the Land of Wind. Their names are Gaara, Kankuro, and Tamari. Gaara is some strange guy who shows up upside down hanging from a tree like he a bat, and the nigga don't got no eyebrows. Buddy, I know you want to act menacing, but I promise you no one wants smoke. Please act like a normal person. And this Kankuro guy is equally as strange, having some shit that look like a dead body with him on his back. And he also has face paint. Wait, why am I talking about face paint? This nigga is a murderer. Man, why can't y'all be normal like Tamari? She's the only person who hangs out with y'all that doesn't have something unusual about her appearance. Anyway, I spent too much time talking about these individual characters so much that I forgot to mention that they are here for the Chunin exams. Team 7 will also be attending the exams, and so many others from across the world. This marks the beginning of the arc. The first part of the Chunin exams is a written test proctored by Ibiki Morino, but this test is way harder than what any normal genin would be able to accomplish. So this isn't a knowledge test, it's a test to gather information without anyone being able to notice. Which is basically cheating. He cheating, y'all! He cheating! What? No, I'm not. Come with me, sir. No! Sir, you have to leave the testing station. You have been disqualified from the Chunin exams due to being caught cheating off of another student's paper. Yo! Being a Chunin is my dream. You just can't take it away from me. There's always next year, pal. Why? I didn't cheat. Sorry, but we already caught you, man. Damn. Okay. Anyways, I can't be a Chunin this year, but let's resume discussing the arc. Let's check in on how Team 7 is doing with the written exam. Sakura kind of knew every answer, which is surprising. Sasuke uses his Sharingan to cheat off of someone else, and Naruto... This dumbass nigga Naruto didn't finish anything. How do you leave each answer blank? Anyway, the only way Naruto passes is answering the last question. The last question stakes are high. If you don't answer it, you fail the Chunin exams. But if you get it incorrect, you stay a genin forever. These stakes are applied to each individual team, not just the individual answering. And this nigga yelled, "I will become the Hokage!"
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass up.
But luckily, any answer to the question was the right answer, so Naruto and Team 7 have passed the written exam. But Naruto didn't write a damn thing on that paper. Now on to the second part of the exam, the Forest of Death, proctored by Anko Mitarashi. What do you do in this part of the exam, I might ask? You guessed it, you try not to die in the forest. Naruto! Did you just not hear what I said? You try not to die. Anyway, the snake attacking him is controlled by Orochimaru, but he's in a disguise and he doesn't actually look like this. He looks like this. And Orochimaru was one of the 3 legendary Sannin trained by none other than that horrible person Hiruzen Sarutobi, the 3rd Hokage. God, I can't stand him. Anyways, during this whole scuffle with Orochimaru, Naruto was fighting back and trying his hardest to win, but Sasuke was struck with fear. At one point, Naruto saved Sasuke by stopping this humongous snake in front of him and telling Sasuke, "You're not hurt, are you? Scaredy cat." Woohoo! Naruto finally got his get back on Sasuke when he did the same thing to Naruto in the Land of Waves. My boy is growing up. Now my boy got beat the fuck up. and Orochimaru used the 5-pronged seal on him to fuck up the 9-tailed fox's chakra. Then Sasuke gets beat the fuck up, and he gets a curse mark on his neck from Orochimaru. And Orochimaru did this because he wants Sasuke to come to him to achieve the power that he needs to defeat Itachi. By the way, I haven't mentioned it, but Itachi is Sasuke's bigger brother and kills his entire clan except for Sasuke. Moving on, Orochimaru leaves these 3 weirdos to go after Sasuke. Meanwhile, Anko was informed that 3 genin were killed, and one of them got their face stolen to enter the exams. She suspected that this was Orochimaru, and she was right. She then ran off to confront Orochimaru, but she also has a curse mark and it got reactivated by Orochimaru. And Orochimaru warned her not to stop the exams. That's a lot of Orochimarus. Moving on, Naruto and Sasuke were knocked out cold by the fight from Orochimaru, and Sakura had to take care of them. Now during this moment, Sakura reached a turning point. As Kintsuchi trapped Sakura by holding her hair, Sakura realized how pathetic she was being. She was realizing everything wrong about her mindset and set herself free from Kintsuchi's grip by cutting her hair. This is a testament to how much she wants to grow, because the reason she has long hair in the first place is because she heard that Sasuke likes girls with longer hair. She then fought as long as she could. Now Team 10 has arrived, which is comprised of Choji, Ino, and Shikamaru. Rock Lee also showed up and fought Dosu, but this did not end well as Rock Lee was not the victor in this matchup. Team 10 also gave a crack at it and fought the Land of Sound Ninja to save Sakura, but they fail as well. Then the rest of Team 9, the Team Rock Lee is a part of, arrived on the scene so they can avenge him. Team 9 is comprised of Neji, Tenten, and obviously Rock Lee. But before Neji could attack, Sasuke awakens and intervenes. He then beats everyone's ass from the Land of Sound because of the power up from the curse mark. This basically marks the end of the Forest of Death part of the exam, as Team 7 passes and 7 teams manage to pass this phase of the exam. Now it's on to the one-on-one fighting preliminary round. This round is basically weeding out people because twice the amount of people passed the second phase of the Chunin exams than what were expected, but there were an odd amount of people, so this guy named Kabuto withdrew from the match, which is pretty weird. Now on to the fighting. The first matchup is Sasuke versus this guy named Yorai Akado, and before the fight started, Kakashi whispers in Sasuke's ear, "Hey nigga, if that curse mark tweak out, I'ma fuck you up, alright?" Which basically means if the curse mark tweak out, Kakashi will personally take Sasuke out the fight. But during the fight, Sasuke copies Rock Lee's move that he's seen before with the Sharingan to beat this Yorai guy. After the fight, Kakashi took Sasuke away to seal the curse mark. The next fight was Zaku Abumi versus Shino Aburame. Zaku had one functioning arm and his dumbass felt like he could win. Man, I wish I was this delusional. Interrupting the fight, let's go back to where Kakashi and Sasuke is. Orochimaru appeared for Sasuke. Man, this nigga got an obsession with a 12-year-old boy. Are we sure he's not a pedo? This guy is weird, like you're a predator. Anyway, Kakashi then readied his blade to deter Orochimaru away, and he actually left. Now back to the fight. Shino's weird ass uses these bugs to blow up this guy's arms and bitch slaps the fuck out of him. And Shino wins. The next fight is Misumi Tsurugi versus Kankuro's weird ass. During the fight, Misumi turns into Luffy restraining Kankuro, but that wasn't Kankuro. It was a puppet which I thought was a dead body, but fair play. Kankuro then used the puppet to break Misumi's bones, winning the fight. This shit is brutal, man. The next fight is Sakura versus Ino. Now this fight is equal the whole way through, and the fight ends in a tie with both of them knocked out cold. This basically means that neither of them move on to the final phase of the Chunin exams. That's rough, man. The next fight is Tenten versus Tamari, and Tamari handles her ass. So much so that Rock Lee tried to square up and avenge her. Hey buddy, hold on now, you can't be doing that. This ain't your fight. This ain't your fight. But the Jonin leading Team 10, Mike Guy, stopped what would have been turned into a brawl. The next fight is Shikamaru versus Kintsuchi, and Shikamaru's slick ass manages to use a shadow jutsu to make her do whatever he's doing, so he decides to grab his shuriken, throw it at her, duck the shuriken since she threw one as well, and when he ducked down, nothing happened. But when she ducked down, she got knocked out, mainly because she banged her head on the wall that was directly behind her. That's tough! And it's a smart strategy, and Shikamaru wins because of it. And I'm pretty sure this guy got like an IQ of 200. Damn! Anyways, the next fight is Naruto versus Kiba. In the beginning of the fight, Naruto didn't fare so well, and Kiba's dog is fighting Naruto now. Dog, this is a 2-on-1. This shit is not fair. Proctor, you gonna allow this? Shit, let them do whatever, man. What? It's not that big of a deal, broski. Just sit back and enjoy the show. I know I have. Okay. Weirdo. Now, despite this being a 2v1, Naruto farts in dude's face because he has a heightened sense of smell? Nigga, you is nasty! Ugh! Then right after this, Naruto pieced this nigga up with the shadow clones, and Naruto is the victor. The next fight is Hinata versus Neji. A family rivalry squabble commences and Hinata tries her hardest because Naruto cheered her on. But this hateful ass dude Neji prevails and he tries to kill her. But the Jonin stops that from ever occurring. Neji wins. But during this fight, Hinata's bravery shined through and managed to inspire Naruto. And Naruto vowed to take down Neji if they ever matched up in the third part of the exam. Now the next fight is the best fight of this whole shit. Gaara versus Rock Lee. This is where shit get busy. Now the fight commences and none of Rock Lee's attacks are working at all, but Rock Lee has something under his sleeve, literally. And the thing he has under there is his leg weights, which he takes off. And how heavy were those leg weights, I might ask?
Now I will be able to move freely!
Heavy as shit, my god! This nigga had baby elephants tied to his legs, no wonder he couldn't do shit. Anyways, the speed boost from him lifting his weights was so immense, Gaara got hit by someone for the first time in his life. And Lee kept on coming at him. Pause. Resume. But in the end, Rock Lee didn't have enough and Gaara won. Lee even went and opened his 5th chakra gate, the Gate of Limit. When Rock Lee got dealt with the finishing blow by Gaara, my god jumped in to save him because Gaara was trying to do something crazy, bro. He was trying to kill the nigga. And I will always remember this moment when Rock Lee is standing in his stance wanting to fight even when he's unconscious. It just shows how much willpower Rock Lee really has. Moving on, let's talk about the last fight, Choji versus Dosu. There's no reason to talk about it. Choji lost in embarrassing fashion. Now the preliminary round is over. The remaining contestants are Naruto, Neji, Sasuke, Shikamaru, Dosu, Gaara, Temari, Kankuro, and Shino. And the final round will begin in 1 month, which means the remaining contestants have 1 month to prepare. During this month, Naruto met Jiraiya, who is also one of the 3 legendary Sannin alongside Orochimaru. And he is a pervert, a huge one. I feel like there's something off with these 3 legendary Sannin characters, but I do like Jiraiya, unlike that one we discussed earlier. You know who I'm talking about, you predator! Anyways, Naruto asks Jiraiya to be a sensei and Jiraiya agrees. And Naruto trains during this whole month in preparation for the final part of the exam. Some other things occurred during this month was Dosu getting killed by Gaara after Dosu tried to sneak up on Gaara and kill him first. Then Hayate Gecko, the proctor for the preliminary round, got killed by a Jonin from the group that came from the Land of Wind. Do I even have to say it? It was obviously Gaara's group. All those guys are just strange. And you want to know the reason why Gecko was killed? Why? It's because he overheard the plans that the Jonin and Kabuto were discussing about invading Konoha. See, I knew Kabuto was up to something, man. When he adjusted his glasses and had that glare, I just knew something was off. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Moving on, a day before the Chunin exams, Gaara attempted to assassinate Rock Lee in the hospital. Bro, this dude Gaara needs to be detained. What the hell? Lock him up! Every time I talk about this dude, he's doing some weird activity. Anyways, he wasn't able to assassinate Rock Lee because he was stopped by Naruto and Shikamaru. Gaara then revealed his past, and Naruto could relate some since they both had bad childhoods. But before we move on to the final round of the Chunin exams, I forgot to tell y'all that Rock Lee's in the hospital because of what Gaara did to him in the preliminary round. And due to these injuries, it is said that Rock Lee couldn't be a ninja anymore. So homie was trying to finish him off? Yo, this nigga's sick. Yeah. Anyways, it's time for the final round. Now the proctor for the final round has been replaced with Genma Shiranui due to Hayate Gecko being killed during the 1 month break. Nevertheless, let the fighting begin. The first match is Naruto versus Neji. And this Neji kid is very unlikable, I'm not gonna lie. This kid just yaps about, your fate is final. If you're a bum, you'll always be a bum. And then Naruto is like, well, if you work hard, you can become anything you want. And then they duke it out. But in the end, Naruto's efforts were too much for Neji, and it wasn't just Naruto's efforts. The nine-tailed fox's chakra helped out a little bit too. Because of this fight's outcome, Neji's outlook on life kind of changed, and he isn't this bird anymore stuck in his cage. The next fight was Sasuke versus Gaara, but Sasuke was late, and this had the entire crowd frustrated, which led to the fight being postponed until Sasuke showed up. Anyways, the next fight was Shino versus Kankuro, but Kankuro forfeited to keep his techniques a secret before the invasion was launched. Okay. Anyways, the next fight was Tamari versus Shikamaru, and Shikamaru uses a smart technique to catch Tamari with the Shadow Jutsu, but he forfeited because he thought it was too much of a drag even though he could have easily won. That's weird, but shit, I kinda get it. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Now the matchup that was postponed is finally here. Sasuke versus Gaara. And Sasuke dominates this fight and shows off his Chidori, which injures Gaara, and he even makes Gaara shed blood for the first time ever. And it's to the point where he reacts like this.
What is this? It's so warm and wet. Mother, what is it?
This guy is not okay. Not at all. Anyways, after Sasuke strikes Gaara with the Chidori, the fight is interrupted by smoke bombs in the crowd. This is the beginning of the invasion, which means the beginning of Konoha Crush and the end of the Chunin exams. This was a really good arc. I'd easily say it's a 9 out of 10. Yes! You finally rated an arc higher than an 8! Bro, this is the second arc I discussed. What are you talking about? I'm just excited. Okay. Anyways, before I head out, I gotta read a few replies y'all left to my comment last video. But unfortunately, since I'm a small channel, I only got one comment. And that person replied, "Make the game requirement for all NBA teams and in-season awards from 65 games to 58 games to my original comment, as you guys can see on the screen." And I agree to an extent. And that extent is I don't think we should apply this rule to the MVP consideration. Because every single MVP has played 65 games regardless. So why not just keep the rule? And yeah, that's basically my take. So peace out.